Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to an oracle reading. I have not done one of these in a while, but for this oracle reading, I am using the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor, and I'm using a few other decks as well. This is the booklet doing a lot of reading because I haven't done an oracle reading in a long time. I've been doing mainly tarot cards, and this is called Self-Growth Oracle, and I haven't been doing any oracle cards for the most part, except for at the end of readings. But you've got some good-looking cards, Scorpio. It looks like you're all tied up in a certain commitment that is bringing you personal healing and happiness, okay? For your first two cards, we have Man holding a coin, and we also have a storm warning, okay? Storm warnings are not, necessarily all that bad. I mean, we also have community and appreciation. So your community appreciates you, Scorpio, or you're surrounded by a community of people that appreciate you. And we have strategy and all tied up. So like I said, you're all tied up with someone at the moment. Some of you are in commitments. There's a strategy about this that's involved. And there is also a contract you may be getting involved in, which opens the door to your personal healing and happiness. That's why I titled this reading, Healing from the Past. Whoever knew this is coming in for you in January, they're helping you heal from the past. So, let's get started on, the man with the coin, okay? Tell me about the man with the coin, because I haven't read this book in a long time, if at all. Haven't used it in a while. So this is a male connection in money, health, or value. Okay. So, for men, this could indicate an aspect of yourself and a readiness to further your goals and receive increased health, money, or value in your life. Greater success is on its way when you take control of your finances and act. This card upright could also reveal the assistance of a financial advisor or healer whom you already know or are soon to meet. So someone is coming in to help you with healing, Scorpio. You do not have to, heal alone. This man is helpful and may bring sage advice concerning the action you need to take next. Be open to this person showing up with support, but always turn to your own intuitive guidance to weigh the information you receive. This could also signify a new love interest with a wealthy man or a man from work. Okay, so some of you have a new love interest with someone that is very helpful. They're healing, they have good advice. This person gives you good advice. But we also have a storm warning associated with this person. Now, a lot of these cards are like tarot cards, but they're not exactly the same, because these are oracle cards. So with this storm card, storm warning, having trouble finding it in here. It must be one of the first ones. It is. It's page 31. So you may encounter some sort of potential difficulty, with the man you are dealing with. There is a potential difficulty up ahead, either in the external world or within yourself and your emotional life. The difficulty is coming closer, and you may have already heard rumblings of potential problems around you. The caution here is to be cautious yet not fearful. So you have no reason, to be afraid of this person. You just need to be conscious of them. Consider what's going on and look at the situation with calm and clarity. Investigate your options and honor yourself with your intentions. Stand up for yourself and take action on your own behalf. As with all difficulty, even the worst storm passes. Always remember you have the power and wisdom to handle whatever may come your way. So even though you're getting involved, with someone that gives, good advice, and this is a healing energy, you may have instances with this person where you do need to stand up for yourself. And this is just an example, but I know that with some people, sometimes you could be dating someone and then they try to order your food for you. No, you can stand up for yourself and order what you want to order, right? And that is just an example. But so for your next card, we have community. And community basically talks about connection with kindred spirits. This is you connecting with your soul tribe. Your soul tribe appreciates you at this time, Scorpio. Um, this could be a casual connection of like minded people joining a club or community of some sort, or even business partnership consisting of three or more entities. Okay. The time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. It's true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in the energetic realm. So, it's kind of like that Bible verse, where two or three people are gathered in my name, it happens. But you have a community of people that appreciate you, Scorpio. And receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial alliances your way. You have friends coming your way that appreciate you. And this could also indicate a party or celebration of some kind, and we have appreciation. So you're going to be surrounded by a group of people that appreciate you. I don't know if they're coming in with your person, if you're getting, if your person's friends are becoming, your friends, but you're having a community of people that comes in and appreciates you, okay? So you have much to be grateful for. There is more to come that you can't yet see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness of life to you. So you have riches coming in, okay? In addition to your love life being on point, you have riches coming in. And eventually, you and this person are going to get really serious because we have strategy and all tied up, you know? And when I look at the strategy card and the all tied up, for me, it's symbolic of like, well, what are you going to do now, Scorpio? Because before you may have been single and dating around, but now you've got to make a plan. You can't just do things the way you used to do them. You need to write about the direction you want to go in, consider any potential change in course that may be needed. Be aware of the particulars regarding your goals and have some conscious plan in mind. Structure the short term goals needed to make your long term goal a reality. So you'll be making short term goals with your person, and you're just all tied up with this person because this becomes serious. And this card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control, add thought to action, and set your sights on the road ahead because this is getting serious. And the more it gets serious, we're going into a contract, which is the door to personal healing and happiness, which is why, there needs to be a plan, there needs to be a strategy. I mean, if you're going to eventually marry this person, whose house are you going to live at? How are you going to do things? You basically need to set certain things in order. And so, I mean, normally when I hear people talk about setting things in order, I'm like, oh, somebody's going to pass away. But that's not the case for you. You're setting things in order because, things are going to get serious between you and this person. And With contract, we have partnership, legal commitment. A contract ready to be signed, indicating a committed connection of some sort. This could be a business deal, the sale of a home, a new job, or even a commitment in marriage. Whatever the connection, this card is more than a casual agreement. It's usually something that requires a document that's binding, at least for the time being. So, and the scales of justice also indicate that if, a legal action is underway, it is likely to turn out in your favor. This card shines a light on potential new opportunities. So remain aware and receptive to what may be coming your way. And there's that door to personal healing and happiness. It's like you don't have to worry about the dating scene anymore. I mean, like after this contract, this marriage contract, whatever this is coming in for you, you're going to be off the dating scene. So the changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. So make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectations. Okay. Optimistic expectations, excuse me. Um, so whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. So, in addition to this contract, there's going to be a lot of opportunities opening up for you that's associated with this contract. For some of you, it could be a job contract, that opens up more opportunities. I'm going to get some more cards on this. We have the Soul's Journey, but you have a lot of stuff coming in for you, like a new person, friends, just a lot of good fortune. So I haven't played with these Soul's Journey cards in a while, but I'm going to put them on some of the cards I already put down. I mean, this is a perfect reading as it is. I mean, really, you don't need any more cards for this reading. I mean, it pretty much explains everything, but and I could see why this opportunity will be the door to personal healing and happiness. Because when you're on the dating scene, you meet a bunch of crazy people sometimes. And if you could just find that one person that helps you get off the dating scene, then you can actually take some time to heal and not have to be on it anymore. Now, with your man holding a coin, we get success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Okay, so you have success in getting this new person. This person wants to be with you. And for storm warning, we have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So this is how you're going to get past your arguments. When you have disagreements with this person, you need to be open to seeing both sides of a situation. You both being there for each other. With community, we have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And for appreciation, we have self esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And for strategy, we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay. And for all tied up, we have happiness. So you're happily tied up to this connection. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And for contract, we have indecision. Okay. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So some of you, you may not be so sure about the contract. You may be nervous when that time actually comes. But with the door to personal healing and happiness, we have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So you are changing around that time. And I want to look at this empathy card. I mean, I'm not going to read this whole book, and make it a long read, but with empathy, You don't truly understand others' motivations if you haven't lived their lives and seen the world through their eyes. It's so easy to judge another's behavior matched up against your own and label it as right or wrong. But you're missing an important part of the equation: the other person's history and personal path. We are all sparks of the divine with a purpose here in the physical dimension, and we can all exert our free will. Some of us have lost our way along the path to love, and it is human reaction to judge others before examining their journey through their eyes and with compassion. Your job is not to judge, your job is to love and to understand. So that's what, you need to think about when you and this person get in arguments. Like, y'all are not each other's judge. You're there to be there for them, to love and understand, to help them as far as their history goes. I want to know more about this indecision because this is a really great reading. Why are you undecided? So it says, you are never alone when making any decisions. Spirit always wants the best for you. And by listening to your inner voice, you will always be guided to the proper outcome. All you have to do is ask. The expectation of others is only an illusion. You were not born to listen to fear. You were taught to listen to it. That's confusing how it words that. Okay, so basically it's saying that fear is taught, okay? So basically the reason you're undecided, in the future about making a contract with this person is because other people have, taught you to be afraid. They've taught you to be afraid of marriage, taught you to be afraid of a commitment. So some of you may go in for marital counseling or some sort of counseling to help with this. And I would also like to know more about this change that you'll be going through. There's a change you're going through. Let's see. So it says, stop viewing change as good or bad because all change nourishes your soul. Don't equate it with a lack of control. Life happens and it's supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept a change that redirects your path. So it's basically saying that just because you're changing, does not mean, that you're powerless. If you get married or you get in a commitment with someone, it does not mean you're powerless. I'm pulling from two more decks and then the reading will be over. But I just thought these cards were interesting. This is my first time ever using the bestiary, and I'll be using herbs as well. There's another deck that's called an herbal. And the herbal I thought would be interesting for tonight's reading because, a lot of people want to know about herbs to help with relaxation or other things. And herbs really help, like lavender, chamomile, stuff like that help. I may not pull 8 cards from this, though. I'm probably just going to pull 3 because we've already done like a lot of cards. Um, all right. So we have Navigate by the Sun. We have Honeybee. And we have Know Your Song, House Finch. And we also have Key into Wisdom, Little Owl. Okay. So let's see what all these mean because I am new to this booklet. Honeybee. Tell me more about the honeybee. Okay. Bee's internal compass is incredibly accurate. She can find the sun even on a cloudy day. The sun has traditionally represented expansive moving energies, our passions, and our ability to make those passions manifest in the world When life is feeling cloudy and dull, call on Honeybee to help you navigate toward joy. During dark times, she reminds you that clouds pass and your passion and purpose will be revealed again. So this bee is, it's able to find the sun and happiness even on a cloudy day. And so you're being encouraged, to wait until the clouds pass you by if you're going through a dark time right now, because your passion and purpose will be revealed again. And we also have the house finch. Okay. If you, like Finch, have ever been deemed not enough, okay, remember this is exactly how House Finch escaped his gilded cage. Despite being judged as not enough, Finch still sings like a star. You too have a strength, a song. Do you know what it is? So you're being encouraged to look at your talents, your songs, stuff you're good at. Um, and we have key into wisdom with little owl. Key into wisdom. And it says failure comes from refusing to call on those who will help you understand the whole. Little owl sees what you cannot. Call on her when you're ready to listen. Athena, Greek goddess of wisdom, knew that being wise requires us to acknowledge our own weaknesses, to understand that even goddesses are not all-knowing. And then it says blindness in and of itself is not a fault. Failure comes from refusing to call on those who will help you understand the whole. So it's basically saying, don't be afraid to call out for help. You know, if you're going through something and you need help, don't be afraid to reach out to your person. Like, don't be afraid to open up your heart to your person. And I think, like, you and this person being open with each other, it's just gonna make this go faster, possibly. With y'all getting closer together. I don't know when this commitment is going to be, when this contract is coming in. I just know that you and this person are going to get close. And if you're going to get close, you may as well, let this person know when you need help, know when you need to talk about something. Because you want to be emotionally open with your person. You don't want to have to rely on someone else for emotional things, unless it's like a family member. But I'm ending with the illustrated herbiary oracle cards. These are the herbs. So I don't know if they're going to recommend, the health benefits of certain types of herbs, or what they're going to recommend, because this is my first time using this deck. So I'm only going to pull 3 cards from here too. But these cards look about the same as the other cards. Of course, they just have herbs on them and plants. But this is a 36 card deck of Bewitching Botanicals. And it's by Maya Toll. Hopefully I pronounced her name right. All right. So we have elderberry, cyclicality, you get elderberry, and dandelion, perseverance, and release rigidity, valerian. So I like valerian root. Valerian root is actually a good herb when it comes to sleep. The only problem with valerian root, is if you have any heart problems or you're on any heart medications, I would avoid valerian root. But with elderberry, we have wherever you are in life. Elderberry reminds you that acceptance of life's cyclicality is the key to earning your spot at the garden center. So you've got to embrace, like, the cycles of life, with this. There may be some days where you don't feel like hanging out with your person, and that is okay. We also have dandelion, perseverance, Happiness is an inner landscape that has little to do with where you're planted. When you're ready to make your own joy, whatever life throws at you, when you're ready to make your own joy, whatever life throws at you, call on Dandelion. So I'd also like to tell you, in addition to the meaning of perseverance, of course you want to persevere in your relationship. Dandelion is also good for lowering blood pressure, but always check with your doctor first before taking certain herbs. Now we have released rigidity, valerian root. So valerian roots, valerian begs you to relax your armored body, your stiff thoughts, your rigid emotions, and then join her for a shameless afternoon nap. Okay. So some of you need to relax. I don't know how to word this, but it's like sometimes we act too uptight around people, or we create walls, like our boundaries are up so high. But you're basically being told that you can relax around this person. So that's all I have. It looks like everything is going to turn out correctly. The only problem I see in this reading is the only card that really concerned me was the strategy card. Because some of you are like so used to being on the dating scene that you don't know what to do now that you found your person. You're like, well, do I delete my social media? Like, I'm not saying like you should delete your Facebook, but I mean, some of you are like, should I delete, the dating site? What should I do? But maybe it's something you could talk to your person about, ask them how they feel about it. Some people mind and some people don't mind. And what I mean by that is not everyone that's on a dating site is on there to date. Some people just chat, and your person may or may not mind you chatting with random people. But so that was the only card that concerned me, was the strategy card, because it's like you're transitioning from going around dating a bunch of people to seriously committing to someone. So that's all I have, Scorpio. If you do decide to marry this person, congratulations on your marriage. And thank you for coming to this reading. Namaste.